Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ross and Communist China's campaign. The date is the 7th of October 1939, and we are pushing the Japanese back down into the Korean Peninsula. Some of our goals for this episode is to secure this northern border, to make sure that we cut off and basically encircle and destroy our enemy. So we're going to do this in a couple different phases. We're going to cut off from multiple different locations. I'm going to cut off in the most northern front so we can at least get rid of some units there. And then we're going to cut off in the halfway point about right here-ish to get to this bottom border of Russia. Once we get to the bottom border of Russia, we'll use an encircling method of gaining control of different territories and basically just pushing them and corralling them into a smaller and smaller area. The third stage of the operation is actually getting down into the Korean Peninsula itself. At some point, hopefully, we are going to push some of these units all the way back into here, and they're all going to be stuck into this port. That will leave us a free reign to push down. We still have to worry about different naval invasions. We have all our little armies of 3 stationed around, so that's going to be good. And finally, we have to worry about production, research, and all those other kind of things that we have to do. We have to start worrying about, actually having enough convoys to conduct a actual invasion of mainland Japan, as well as we're going to need something to either planes or the naval power to actually gain control of this, Sea of Japan. And it's going to have to be destroyers more than likely. But with only 3 freaking naval bases, we're not going to be able to really do that. And we definitely going to need more dockyards to actually attain this. So those are our goals, and yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but hey, let's get to it. So let's put the speed on fast, and then pause already. Actually, we'll wait for some of these battles. Okay, so this is breakthrough right here. We can see we got no enemies there. And we are gonna put, oh, is that the fastest way? It doesn't seem like the fastest way. I'm gonna cut as fast and hard across this borderland. They did put freaking enemies in there, but that's okay. Again, okay, now we're gonna have to get across the river. 80. Okay, where's that unit? That unit? Okay, that's the free unit. Have to find that free unit, get them across the river. Okay, so we're across that river. Moving on. So there's going to be a lot of pausing. There's going to be a lot of pausing. So actually, we're going to stop all these orders. And we're going to move this. And we're actually going to, you see, this is the great place to cut this off right here for this mission. And what do we got here? Okay, so these guys will close off that. That's good. Those guys are moving there. I don't want them to move there. I want them to move over here. Where's this guy moving? Okay, fine. We'll let him move. Want this guy to try to move over here. So you can see that they're trying to react as best they can. We're gonna actually stop this guy's mission because he has a negative debuff right now for trying to fight across a river, and then we'll move him that way. But you can see they're trying to react as I move forward and press this attack. I'm going to try to cut them off from resupply as best we can. Oh, we got naval invasion plans. We do have our success rate, though, with those 3 in every single port. So not too worried. Not too worried at all. We're going to use this one lonely unit of infantry to actually see if we can encircle even more. We're going to cut off here and see. I hate how they keep on trying to redeploy freaking units like freaking miles upon miles away. There's no benefit in it at all. I really do not understand it at all either. I just don't get why they keep on trying to just kind of take units from here and send them back down here. It's like, really? I mean, these units are moving miles upon miles, to redistribute into areas. Things that don't make sense. Things that don't make sense. So we're gonna try to move in there. Again, we're trying to quickly cut them off, because the quicker that we cut off the northern part, the quicker we're going to see attrition gain, and when we see attrition gain, We are going to have a kind of very quick, you know, disruption of their battle plans. So we already have them cut off there. So we have multiple cutoffs now, which is good. And that's going to move very fast. We don't want pockets to last too long, because as you can see, as pockets last long, the AI is trying to reassign units into the onto the front, I guess you would say. And see, they're trying to redeploy 2 of those units there instead of just moving forward. Again, annoying. But instead of it moving forward, they're trying to redeploy units in different directions, which is kind of opposite what we would like to see happen. We want to cut off and, you know, destroy this, and then also close them. We want to close these areas. See, they just try to redeploy all 3 of those into different areas instead of just pushing forward on that freaking line. Does not make sense. But yeah, we got another invasion. That's fine. Go ahead. Okay, we captured that point. So, yeah, that didn't work. So they didn't get all pushed into there. That's fine. We're gonna try to push across, as best we can. A lot of micro management right now. The micro is very important. Because we don't need troops to redeploy up there. We need to press troops into the locations that they actually are needed, and push them in as hard and as strong as we can possibly afford. Close these circles, and not redeploy freaking guys a month away. It's not what we want. Not what we want at all. Okay, we're gonna push that guy up there. We're gonna push both those guys up there. We're gonna push all 4 of them into there, because for some reason that one's not working. I'm gonna push all of them in there as well. Where are these guys going? Okay, we're gonna push them down that way. It's okay sometimes to have really long battle plans like that and take control of the AI. Don't be afraid of controlling the AI. We're gonna start that battle plan for some reason too, because it's not advancing. Don't know why it did not advance that battle plan. But, oh, mouse problems. Okay, for some reason we can't close this off. I'm trying to close this off as best we can. So we're having issues there, huh? Okay, but see, now we've closed off this gap now. So we can stop all these guys and try to attack in there. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, oh, it's not good. They see, the AI is at sometimes bad, but it's not entirely bad. They understand that they just got cut off from supplies. They're trying to stop that from happening. So we're just gonna make sure it does happen, for lack of a better explanation. How's the North doing? North's doing a-okay. I'm gonna enclose, and enclose. We're gonna keep those units up there. So our plans is working. We've closed off in multiple different locations, and actually it looks like we're about to make another enclosure, which I'm not going to complain about at all. Let's take this army and try to move it behind this river. Again, so this is 6 different units. You know, 6 different units is very good to get encircled and close off from resupply. Doesn't really matter that we are losing, we will eventually win. And that's the point, is winning. No one wants to lose. Take these guys, close that off. Okay, we made another encirclement. It's a little bit smaller. But again, the idea is to encircle and enclose as best as possible, as fast as possible. Don't know why some of these orders freaking rinse and repeat, but probably just clicking the wrong buttons too fast. Sometimes you just get excited. You get excited, you want to move forward. Forward progress is always important. I'm actually going to take this unit and just enclose it again a little bit more. A little bit more. It's really hard sometimes to control. It's a lot of pausing and unpausing. It's just, I don't want just the clock to run. I mean, I know I could just have the clock run and be just fine. Where the hell is that guy going? Go there. Gosh damn. Okay, we got another unit. We'll assign him to that battle line. Okay. Oh, what's our national focus? National focus, we're going to go with flexible navy. Go down the submarine line. Battleships are going to take so long to make, it's almost not worth it at this point. We're going to move into industry. Actually, no, hold on. Time out. We need transports. That's what we're going to do, is transport ships. We have 143 days to get transport ships. So that's going to take us to 1940 already. We want to be done with this war ASAP, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So let's get these troops through here. And again, enclose, encircle, envelop. As basically just, yeah. I know I keep on saying the same thing, but I mean, that's what this battle planet is about, is just throwing troops in, closing, encircling as best as we can. And we'll select these troops and just override the orders, whatever orders they have. And that's 99% there, 92, going good. Again, I mean, the goal of this is to get this war over as quickly as possible so the major powers do not get into war. Now, right here, 14 December 1939 is very close to when, you know, Hitler freaking started doing his stuff with Poland and all that. Let's actually go over there. How's that? Nothing's happening right now. We don't see any battles going on. But we need this to close out because we don't need Japan to join the Axis. If Japan joins the Axis, we are going to be severely screwed because now we have to defeat other things. If we defeat other countries, that means other countries are going to be in that as well. And then they're going to have the peace treaty deals and all that. And so they're going to be able to take pieces of Japan or, you know, tell them that they need to be a puppet and all this stuff. And it's just, you know, I've seen freaking, you know, allies make puppets out of everything, and it's just like, thanks, assholes. Instead of letting me take territory, you just freaking decided that you're gonna make a puppet out of this freaking country that you didn't even fight. But yet you're gonna make a puppet out of them, and now I'm gonna have to either kick you out of my alliance, or I'm gonna have to freaking, you know, something. More than likely kill you. But we're destroying units one at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time. And that's all we need, is just to kind of, again, push as much as we can. Much hard. This can get dangerous too. As you can see, we have freaking units get into pockets that are very, very tight. And we need to do this is because we are trying to close pockets and make something of them. So we just close this off right there. So these guys are all screwed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 more units that we're not pushing into the south. We don't want to, consolidate their forces to the point where they're continually consolidating in the southern part, because that means that they are then going to get stronger, reinforce more, supplies more. We can see that there's even a tank here. I'm going to let some of these redeployments happen, and some of them not happen. We're going to override. There's 36 units of infantry here. Yeah, we're going to let them redistribute. And then not. So, I don't know why this one's so hard to take, but pretty soon, it's going to be a lot easier. So we got another one encircled. Again, stop the redeployment plans, and have these guys pushed down to Pyongyang. Yeah, again, probably pronouncing absolutely wrong. Got another 2 encircled, and this is all we're doing for this entire episode, is just encircling and destroying units. They'll overrun. Hey, okay, overrun. Why do we not get those supplies? You're just talking about that we just killed everybody or captured them prisoners of war. We should have their ammunition, their guns, their field dressings, their uniforms, their tanks, their airplanes, everything. That should be ours. Captured gear. All those units should be overrun and giving their gear to us. that would be substantially changing the entire outlooks of how Hearts of Iron 4 supply would handle. Because, I mean, if we actually go into recruit and deploy, I mean, and also manufacturing, we're down 19,309. If we could get other units, another unit supply, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's go into decryption. Go down decryption line. Modify governments. We're just going to take armor for right now. We don't have armor. But we're losing things that we actually can use, for lack of a thing to say. Actually, we're going to send them here first. Because that guy's crossing a river. That's more than likely his issue, is he's crossing a river, and that's a major debuff. Yeah, but now we're at 84%, so... Again, welcome our communist brother. We gained another territory from regular China. I don't know where we gained it. Oh, here. Ah, nice. Okay, before we get too ahead of each other, let's start, we got there now, so we're gonna start actually building, our entire Navy docks. We're gonna start building Navy docks. We need Navy docks. We're building in January 1940. And we'll see how long we can get until, until we're successful and get a navy and destroyers. Okay, our convoys are going up. We're gonna need at least like 50 convoys. I don't know if we actually need 50 convoys, but I want 50. 50 is a good round number. And yeah. Okay, we got another cutoff opportunity here. So we're gonna stop these guys. Move over there. Okay, and we're gonna try to encircle. I mean, even 3 more units. That's all it is. It doesn't matter how many that you encircle. It just matters that you are encircling. And we're already pushing down into the peninsula, which is awesome. And let's see here. Okay, and we might not be able to actually win this battle, it seems. Come on. 97, 98, 98, 90. Okay, fine. We're trying our best to encircle you things. Oh, there's my phone. Probably one of you guys commenting on a video, and that's my notification. So we got 4, 1, and 1, so that's 6 units. I will take 6 units any day of encircling. Actually, we're gonna move across here and try to circle from Seoul. It's amazing how easy this can be sometimes. I mean, I'm trying to react faster than the AI can react. So, you know, me saying that it's easier is not necessarily, you know, the best thing. It just means that I am a human player and I am recognizing things, you know, pretty fast. Where should we go down now? Secret weapons, maybe? Oh no, I should really need to get the technology sharing. But we did at least get the Navy bases, so... let's see, we're gonna work on the destroyers because we're gonna want a lot of them to at least gain... Oh, 100% there? What year? Oh, it is 1940. Okay, we're gonna go with weapons. All that fire, all those gunshots, so loud. Okay, moving on. Come on, push, push. Okay, again, we're gonna push. Again, we're trying to make multiple different small pockets. And... Okay, so now they're gonna redistribute their those forces. And... So we got 50 divisions and 22 divisions, respectively. I'm gonna push them in there. Those should be 3 units that just disappear real quick. Okay, so we're gonna start pushing units manually down the line, just to capture this faster. The faster it's captured, the faster we can move on to bigger and better things. I don't know what we're gonna do after this, because it's gonna be some time until we build a Navy, isn't it? Okay, so we have 50 now. We have 50. So let's move on to destroyers. We're only just getting 4 a year. We're gonna need at least, honestly, like 20 to gain control of any kind of sea lane. And that's barely. We're going to take losses. But for a year, I mean, that's going to be some time until we can actually do a naval invasion. Sometime. And that's not what we want to actually at all. It's not what we want. So, yeah. Hold on. What the? Okay, hold on now. Get over there. Get over there. Some reason that's Japanese over there. I don't know if they landed something over there and I just didn't see it. Oh, Germany declares war on France. That is not good for us. Not good for us at all. We wanted to have Japan hopefully just destroyed before they can be invited into the Axis. I know they could be invited into the Axis sooner than that, but we just wanted the entire peninsula of, you know, just absolutely secured before that happened. But I guess it's not. I guess it's not. Okay, we're gonna actually put these 5 into its own army. Come on, is there anything there? What the hell? Okay. Oh, transports are done. That's always a good thing. Let's look, research the next transports. Is there any other ships? I mean, we could get light cruisers, but that's really not gonna help us right now. Let's move into factory output. Hold on, is that? Oh, it's 41. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want 41. That's way too far ahead. We're gonna go there. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna put these 5 guys into this army as well, so they can stay here. And we don't have to worry about it, you know, moving places that we don't want to move. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We're gonna border Russia for right now. And yeah, assign those. Okay, so we could try to declare war on Sikang. More than likely what will happen is it'll pull Mongolia and Russia into the war. Now, we don't have Japan done. We would like Japan done on our own terms, with just our forces. Because let's look at their okay. So yeah, they're only at war with us. We would like it to stay that way. Reason being is we want to just annex the entire thing. You know, we don't want other countries determining, you know, what's annexed. We could go to war with Russia. We could try to get war goals on Xinjiang. If we do that, we more than likely are going to pull Mongolia, Tanu, Tuva into it, and the entire Soviet Union. Now, inherent problems with this. Right now, I think that we would actually not do too bad. But they're not at war yet with Russia or Germany. We would need that to happen. Hey, Germany is making a war goal on them. That's good. So we'll put that. I mean, none of these really matter anymore for us. Nothing's going to help us. And until we do that, we can't unify Japan or for the rest of China either. Yeah, fun times. So, what to do? What to do? What to do? Don't really know. Oh, there goes Germany declaring war on freaking allies. Luxembourg has been capitulated. Freaking Japan keeps on trying to invade me, as we see. And yeah, really just right now we need ships. We need ships. We're doing 4.2 a year. We need ships. We need. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to go down that line. Belgium joined the Allies. Italy joined the Axis. Xinjiang joined Cantonment. Germany Reich declared war on Belgium. Okay, so Xinjiang declared war, or is now part of Cantonment. That is not what we wanted. And now we also know that if we do declare war on them, we are going to war with Russia. So that's going to be interesting to go to war with Russia. It's going to be very interesting. And I would really like to freaking start invading. Let's get some bullshit naval invasion plan going on. Just for shits and giggles. Shits and giggles, because it's at least 35 days. Hey, we got another territory. That's great. More territories is good. Love to get these other coastal ones to see if we can beef up our navy. And also more, you know what, it's more civilian ones I wouldn't complain about either, so. We're just gonna make naval dockyards all over the place. We really do not have a lot of civilian factories, only 25. So these are gonna take some time, and I'm not gonna take the time to build civilian factories at this point. Civilian factories are gonna come through conquest, and that's it. We have military factories still have to be made. That's fine. But how do we get down to... Oh, 15 and 15 is added for naval invasion. So 15's... I was all pissed off. Like, where the fuck did my shit go? And that's what we did at 1. Japan just joined the Axis. This is now turned into a world war. And this is not just China's war with Japan. This definitely affects how we're going to win this peace deal. Is because as soon as Hitler, as soon as Italy declares war on us, we cannot end this war until the war is ended for everybody. We're not going to do that for some time. So the question is, declare war on Russia or not? That's really the question. Because Russia belongs to Cantonment. They do not belong to the Allies. We're going to have to watch Poland. Once Poland goes down, this might be a good place for us to actually attack and try to take Russia. We're going to have to do it from freaking east to west. It's going to take a brutally long time because this is not easy territory to maneuver through. A couple of good things, though, is we're an all-infantry army, so it's a whole bunch of foot marching, so we don't have to worry about tanks and stuff. We don't have to worry about fuel getting there, and hopefully we can maneuver fast enough. The one thing is I kind of wish that we had at least motorized, because at least would increase the amount that we can roll through. We actually are almost through with being completed that, so I might actually go get motorized freaking technology and maybe try to switch all these infantry into motorized. It might be worthwhile. Maybe not all of them. Maybe just some of them. Don't know. But I guess that will be for next episode. As always, though, I'm the Flying Ross, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you're thinking. Should I invade Japan? Well, obviously I need to invade Japan. Should I invade Russia? Probably. Should I invade British Raj? I don't know. That'd be weird. Can I be at war with the Axis, the Allies, and Russia at the same time? Oh, dear God. Hey guys, if you liked the video, again, hit that thumbs up. As always, I'm the Flying Ross. I'll check you guys next time.